Allie, I'm feeling a major sense of deja vu right now. I don't know about you.
Me too. I'm so excited for this.
Yes.
Also, Magoo is very excited too, aren't you?
Yes, we're here. We do have a special visitor with us right now, even though he's probably going to run away in like a few minutes.
I'll put him right there.
But what are we doing today, Allie? Let's get into what we're doing today.
We are finally doing our cast assessment for Big Brother Canada 10, and then we'll also be doing a draft. And yes, I will say, I also did the randomizer, and you have first pick.
I mean, as I should.
And you just left.
Like I said, no, but this is a pretty big deal for us specifically because of the fact that, like, one, we're doing this pretty close to either today is the 1 year anniversary of A Conversation with Kely, or it's tomorrow is. But either way, this is very special because the very first video you and I ever podcasted together about was about what was the BB Can draft. And so it's honestly really crazy that we're here again, yet on another season.
It's amazing.
And things are very different this time around because I remember last year at this time, I was like, I don't know how BB Can works. I don't know what any of this means. Like, I have a little bit more knowledge with like what I'm getting myself into this time around. So hopefully that will play into, we can actually do a draft this time. We didn't do a draft last time, but we are this time. We're also going to be doing things a little bit differently this time because, well, you know, last year what we did, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that like we watched all the intros and like took notes about them and we did it that way. That's not what we're doing this time around. What we're doing this time is we're going to watch the intros live, not sharing the audio because copyright. We don't want to do that. We don't want another Circle season 3 cast assessment thing where the video goes black for a second. Because that ended up happening. The video like went off air for like a few seconds. So we don't want that. What we're going to do instead to remedy that is we're going to watch the intros. And then when we're done, we'll comment on the house guest. And then if we feel comfortable, we'll just draft them right then and there. I think that's the best way to do it. We can do a draft together. I think we'll get the best reactions that way. You'll probably take some of my draft picks. I'll take some of yours. It'll be fun.
Well, honestly, I don't even know who I'm going to draft because like I don't really, as of right now, like just from looking at the cast, I don't really dislike anybody.
Yeah, I mean, first impressions right off the bat, this is easily one of the most diverse casts I've seen in anything in a long time. Like, Arissa Cox is really, it just continues to deliver. And I think that it really says a lot how well she cast this season versus how well even CBS on like Big Brother and Survivor, they're not even close to this level. Like Survivor definitely is getting there. Like the cast of Survivor this season.
I mean, I will say Survivor usually has likable people besides like a couple.
Yeah, but keep in mind, Survivor has had the same casting people as Big Brother. So like, at least I'm pretty sure they have.
I think.
So I just think in general, like we're already seeing that Arissa Cox has done a much better job, but we already knew that she did a great job. This is not shocking to really anyone. I'm going to go ahead though, real quick and check the Facebook and make sure there aren't people commenting on it, because last time we did a Big Brother related video, we had Jen and Marcelo having a whole conversation. I didn't show any of it. So I'm just going to make sure.
Yeah, for some reason they didn't even like post.
Oh, that's because Facebook does this weird thing where it's like
there's Seb said too much Kevin, not enough Allie, and then Jester's like, Kevin, can I fight you? And then Kevin, why don't you love me? Or why you don't love me?
You know what? I will shut up. I will let you talk. You're gonna talk for the rest of this.
Oh, now they're showing up.
Yeah, that's because I just made the video public, because Facebook does this weird thing where like if you don't make it public, then like it doesn't show up for some reason. It's really weird.
Okay. It's funny.
But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get started here. I think the first person that we're gonna talk about most likely
on my screen, like, I went on mine because I have it on my Global TV app on my Apple TV. I went all the way to the end and it's showing Tanisha, so we could do that.
Oh, I was gonna do an alphabetical order.
Oh, I mean, mine
is Betsy first.
Oh, wait. Okay, we can. Never mind. Yeah, let's do Let's do alphabetical order instead.
Just because like that's easiest for me. That's the order I have on that's the order I have for the draft. That's the order I have for the thumbnail. It's just for consistency's sake.
Yeah,
I think that's probably
that's what mine looks like.
The best thing to do.
What?
I don't know what he's trying to say there. Oh.
Oh, the TV sponsorship, yeah.
Yeah, are you promoting Global?
I sure am. Just kidding. Well, I have it on my Apple TV, and so I'm just excited about it.
Let me just check real quick on the Global channel. Which ones do they have? Okay, they're all here. Okay, I see Betsy's. All right, you ready?
Yes. All right.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and watch Betsy's intro, and then we'll talk to you about... Yes, we do support Apple TV. Very much so. Very much an Apple TV.
We do.
As well.
Oh, Jill.
Oh, hey, love Jill. Hi, Jill. Love her. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and get started, starting off with Betsy, and then we'll come back after.
Yes.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull up her her picture here. Just give me a second. No, it was starting the next one. Oh, you're muted.
Yeah, same. I got it. Mine just ended. Mine was only a little bit delayed because it was being very glitchy at first. It was just like stalling.
Oh no. Okay.
But honestly, I will say right off the bat, I really like her. I actually have like a lot of high hopes for her.
Yeah.
She also says she's very cutthroat, so I can see her being a force to be reckoned with in this game. I could see her maybe getting. I don't know if I could. I'm trying to think if I could. She could. She's on my winner pick, but I can see her at least getting far, at least like final 3, final 4. But I do like really like her, and I hope she goes far because honestly, it'd be a robbery if she leaves early.
Yeah, I'm already a big fan of her right off the bat. There's quite a few things that she said in this intro. You know, she talks about how she's very cutthroat. She's someone that's going to call people out. And I think that's going to be really good for her. This seems like a cast that like is that way. And I think that's going to help her a lot. That I feel like this is a cast that is going to be like very cutthroat and things like that. I also like, she talks about this like sort of alter ego of B Money. And I'm excited to see like that side come out, because I think that's going to be really fun to watch as well. I think she's going to be a really fun personality. I also love what she says about like being Ethiopian and things like that.
Yeah,
I think
love
that representation is very important. And I already like the way that she's like really speaking out about that stuff. I think that she probably is going to give us a lot of like insightful conversations because like, you know, we don't see a lot of Ethiopians, you know, on reality TV. So I think it's really cool that like she's representing that culture. And I think we'll get to, you know, we'll get a lot of insight towards like her background and things like that. That's stuff I always enjoy seeing on reality television shows.
Honestly, like her story was just very emotional and touching, and like
I
feel like she's just gonna be someone that's like a very inspiring person, but then also she'll be like this really great player as well. So I can see her being super. I mean, I think I can see her doing really well in this game.
I think so too. I see her going quite far here, and you know what? I think you know what's coming. I see her doing pretty well in this game. So you know what? We got our draft here. I think I am comfortable making her my first draft pick. So yeah, Betty, I feel really good about her. I do see her definitely making jury. I don't have a ton to say about her, but right off the bat, in terms of first impressions, I think she's very personal. I think it's going to be very fun to watch. I think there's a lot of people that she's going to vibe with, and I think overall, she's going to get far in this game.
Yeah.
Is there anything else we want to say about Betty?
Just please don't be robbed.
Yeah, definitely. I want to see her.
I like her a lot.
For sure. Okay, so the next person I have on my screen, at least, let me get the cast out so I can make sure it is.
The next one is for mine is Helena.
Yes, that's the next one I have too. I'm just gonna pull her video up first because it was trying to play mooses and we're not even close to there yet.
Okay, Cat.
Oh, and if we're doing a snake draft, then I'll have 2 picks next, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Canada.
I don't know why it's trying to play. Okay, Helena Gill, that's next. And we're going to watch her intro, and then we will come back.
Yes.
Okay, it finished for me. I don't know if it did for you.
Yeah, it's just going. Let me just pause the next guy. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So you can start off.
You can start if you want.
Okay. Yeah, I really like her a lot. The one thing I will say right off the bat that I really liked about her is really just like how honest she is. Like she admits that, yeah, I'm not at all a squeaky clean person. I'm very messy. I'm going to be someone that's like very outspoken in that way. I think that's good that she's honest with people early on about those kind of things because, you know, she'll be able to like build that trust. I don't know how well she's going to do in terms of comps because her talking about how she's not like she hasn't been physically active in 2 years. Either one of two things is going to happen. It's either going to be a detriment to her in the game, and that could potentially hurt her chances of going farther because she can't really win a lot of competitions, or she's somehow going to surprise herself and do like magically well within the physical comp. And if she like downplays that, that could really help her get far. I don't know which it's going to be, but I can say I really like her a lot. What do you think?
I really like her too. Yeah, I honestly loved how honest she was.
Yeah.
And like she was saying what like her strong suits and like and then her weaknesses. I can see her getting pretty far, at least to like jury. I can see her being one of the social threats, and I can see her being strategic. Maybe I don't know. I sort of see her being like very under the radar.
Yeah, I just hope there aren't a.
And then with comps, she can definitely surprise us. Like maybe she'll do really well with like what's the word I'm looking for? With the comps that
like the skill-based ones.
Yeah, like the skill-based comps and the puzzle comps and stuff. Maybe who knows, maybe the physical comps she'll actually be good at. Like maybe she'll surprise us with that. But yeah, I can see her being a force to be reckoned with for sure.
Yeah, I think so. I think the only real concern I have with her is that I just hope this isn't a cast that's like very physical and like, you know, very well fit and things like that, because that could definitely hurt her because they could see her as
I don't see her going pre-jury.
Oh, I don't see her going pre-jury, but I do see her getting or I could see her getting early jury potentially because of that. But maybe. Overall, I really like.
I can the one thing that would hurt her would be maybe going first or if they're really like buying onto what she's doing like game wise.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, I like her personality a lot. Again, all the representation stuff I think is really good. I like what she said at the end, where like she used to view herself as white, but then started to recently really like appreciate her culture more and things like that. I really like that a lot. And I'm excited to see those conversations, really be a part of the season. I think that she seems like she's going to be a really fun addition. I'm a little bit worried about, like I said, the physical stuff, but we'll see.
A little bit.
Anything else you want to say about her?
I'm torn. Like I want to draft her, but I'm trying to figure this out.
If you don't want to draft her, I mean, we can hold off. We don't have to draft everyone immediately.
Yeah, I don't really want to draft right away.
Yeah, no, that's fine. We can hold off. It's just
in a bit I will.
If there's one right off the bat that we're like, I like this person, I want to draft them, we can do that. But we don't have to like.
I usually like. I mean, I remember during the Survivor one last time we drafted like right away during, but usually we draft after we assess.
Yeah, I mean we've done both before. It's really up to you with what you want to do.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's everything we have to say about Helena. We're gonna move on to the next person, which is Herman. I think is how you pronounce his name, Herman.
Yeah.
Herman. All right, let's go ahead and watch his intro.
Yes.
Okay, it is Herman. All right, let me just pull his thing up.
Okay. I always have soft spots for people from BC, so the last two are both from BC, right?
Okay, yeah.
I just always have soft spots for them a lot of the majority of the time.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think this guy seems like he's going to be like really fun, just very energetic.
Mm-hmm.
I can see him being social with everyone. I don't know how far he's going to go. Maybe I mean, he could win, but like as of right now, I see him being like fourth, fifth, or maybe something like that at most. But like he said, he's a flirt, so I can see him not having a showman's, but I can see him
I actually can. I could see that. I could see him going and being like, I'm gonna be a flirt, and then he gets
no. I was gonna say that I can see him flirting to his advantage, but I don't see him actually having a showman's. Like, I can see him just having like flirtmances with some of the girls, just a strategy, but I don't see him actually having a showman's. Who knows though? Like maybe if he really likes one of the girls, then maybe, but
yeah.
I mean, as of right now, I can just see him being just like a flirt with the strategy, and just being one of the social kings. I do like him. I think he seems fun.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I hope he's likable. Like as of right now, like with the cast bio, he seems likable, but like hopefully he's actually like nice and not like rude or anything. So as of right now, I have good vibes with him, but I can see him being like one of the early jurors at most, maybe last pre-juror, who knows, but I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm kind of conflicted when it comes to him, to be honest with you, because on one hand, I think that he is someone that is going to get along with a lot of people. I think that he seems someone that, like, I don't really see a lot of people not getting along with him, but I can also see that potentially hurting Herman as well. He talks about, like, he openly admits in the video, I have a really big ego, and I think that could potentially get him in trouble. I think people might take note of that, and let's say, like, you know, people start comparing notes, realize they're all good with him, he could potentially end up getting out very early because of it. Like, I can very well see a scenario where we're like, Herman was robbed, Herman could have gone a lot farther. I could very well see that happening for him. But on the flip side, I can also see him using a lot of what you said to his advantage, you know, him being so likable, him being able to charm a lot of people with, you know, like his flirt tactics or whatever. Like, I can see him getting really far because of his social, you know, because of his social ability. But I also see that being a game killer. I'm not really sure where he's going to fall. I can say I like his energy. He seems like someone that is really there to play the game. He seems like he's there to have, like, he seems like he's gonna have a good time, and I think overall he's gonna be fun to watch. I'm just not really sure, like, placement wise, like how far he's going to go, just based on some of the things that he said.
Yeah, I can see that. With the ego thing, it could either be really good for him or it can hurt him. But I want him to do well. I don't want him to be like
Same,
I don't want him to be like all cocky and just like rude and stuff. I want him to actually just be like this likable guy who is like social and stuff.
Yeah, I hope this isn't one of those cases where, like, we watch his intro and he's like really nice, and then he goes in the house and he's just kind of like not fun to watch. Like, I hope that's not the case with him, because I do generally like him from his intro. But there have been plenty of cases where it's like, oh, this person seems like a lot of fun, and then they get in the house and you're like, well, what happened? So, I don't know.
For sure.
We'll see. Right. I mean, he's not someone I want to like immediately draft, but I'm not going to count him out yet either. Like,
I'm being strategic with my first pick.
Ooh, okay.
Either I'm going to wait till the end, or if someone really catches my eye.
You're not gonna steal someone from me?
I mean, I don't think there's anyone that we really want to steal from each other this time.
Well, I mean, I don't know a lot of these people yet, so like I still am trying to like I'm still trying to see who everyone is now. I will be honest, the next person I'm not exactly happy to talk about. I've not heard great things about her, but I haven't watched her yet.
I know this person, I haven't heard like terrible things. I've just heard that she's iffy.
You want to go ahead and introduce the next person we're talking about?
Oh yeah, the next one we're talking about is JC Lynn. I think that's how it's pronounced.
Yeah, JC. All right.
Yeah. All right, let's see. Okay. All right.
I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. I'm gonna let you go first.
Okay. As of right now, I'm not gonna say I dislike her, but I don't love her either. I don't like that she said, "Oh, I love attention."
Yeah.
I don't like attention seekers. Well,
No.
yeah, it's just like, girl, why?
Wait, let me get her picture.
With her being a figure skater, she'll definitely be good at like the physical challenges.
Oh yeah.
And she said she's boy crazy, so she'll definitely like flirt to her advantage. I don't see her making it to the end, but I see her making it to at least middle jury. But yeah, I can more see her just doing well socially with like the guys. And like I can see her also like winning out maybe because like being a physical, like just being physical because of being a figure skater.
Oh God. Last time we said someone's gonna win out.
No, I don't think. No. I don't think she's actually gonna like win out. Like I don't think she's gonna go to the end. I can see her getting like middle jury, like I said, maybe like fourth. I don't see her making it to the end. She could possibly be pre-jury because maybe the girls won't vibe with her depending on like her personality or depending on like if she's only like flirting with the guys. She'll either go like pre-jury or like middle jury. I mean, I want to like her. Like I don't hate her right now. I don't know. I'm kind of very iffy with her.
I don't like her. I'll be straight up. I don't really like her at all. There's a lot of things in her intro that were big red flags for me. Right off the bat, her being like an influencer, it just reminds me of like people they used to get on Big Brother when they recruited people from Instagram. It seems like
hey, influencers are not that bad.
It seems like this is one of those girls that they would recruit because they needed.
But she said she's a super fan.
Well, she does. Yeah, I mean, I will definitely give her that. She does say that she is a super fan. But the things I really don't like about her, like you said, she said she likes to be the center of attention. I see her being very annoying. In the house. I think that she's going to annoy.
I honestly feel like she could be a Beth.
Yes, that's the other reason I don't like her. She very much does give me Beth vibes in that way. And honestly, I think she could even annoy me more than Beth, just based on this intro. Because I didn't hate Beth going into the house.
Neither did I
started to dislike her more as the season went on. But with this girl, I don't really like her very much at all from these first impressions. I think that she just seems kind of selfish. She seems like someone that just isn't really going to. And I think with this cast, the other thing for me is like thinking about the other people we've watched. I don't see her connecting with anyone we've watched so far. Like, I don't see that happening. I don't really know who she's really going to connect with. I don't really know who she's going to form a bond with. The only thing I can see happening with her, even though she said that like she isn't going to let it ruin her game, I do see her getting in a showman's. I very much do. I think she's very much there for that.
I mean, honestly, like she did say she's like there for the game too. So maybe like if she does get into a showman's, I can see her kind of like cutting him.
Yeah, but everyone says that before they get in the game. So I don't know.
John cut Netta at 3.
That's true. But like, I don't know. I just don't really like her that much. The only thing I can see happening with her, like you said, is I think the only way she does really well is if she just beasts all the physical comps because of her being like a competitive figure skater. I do see her winning quite a few comps, and I think that's going to help her. But like social wise, strategic wise, I don't see it for her. I really don't see it at all. Yeah, I can too. I think
I can see that.
I can definitely see that. I think Herman is definitely going to be someone that either she flirts with or someone that she wants to get in a showman's with. I can definitely see that for sure. But yeah, I think let's say that does happen. I think Herman would get farther than her because right now I just don't see a lot of strategy in her. And I see her, if she gets into a showman's, I do see her losing sight of the game because I think that's going to be like her main priority. I don't know. I don't get very good vibes from her. I'm not a big fan, to be honest. Like she's probably like, you know how we always have like a few people left over? That's probably going to be me with her. Like she's not.
I feel like, what if you actually start liking her?
I mean, that's the thing. Like, I have very low expectations with her that, like, she could very well impress me in the season.
Yeah, like, I want to like her, but I'm very, like, iffy right now.
Oh, I do too. I definitely
like, I don't dislike her. I don't know. I'm very, like, middle of the road with her right now.
Yeah, I just don't see her getting very far in this game. I think she's probably going to be like second or third Preacher, to be honest with you, unless she starts winning a bunch of comps. I can see that potentially saving her. But other than that, out of the people we've watched, definitely the person I'm like the least interested in so far. Anything else you want to say about JC?
I don't think we pretty much covered everything.
All right, so we're going to move on to someone whose intro I'm very excited to watch. We're going to go ahead and watch Jay's.
Yeah, and they're also non-binary.
Yes.
So I like that representation.
Yeah, because there's only been like a few from what I know.
Like there was Kira and
we don't talk about
no, not Sequester. Yikes. Anyway, let's watch Jay.
Yeah, let's talk about things we actually do care about. Jay. Giving Mikey Ruby energy with the clown nose.
Oh,
I fucking love them so much. Let me just say that right off the bat.
Dude, you can go ahead.
I know I've been letting you go ahead for quite a few, but I have to talk about them because I'm just from this intro, like I am a huge fan of them. I love their energy. I love again, just similar to Helena. I love how honest they are. Where like they talk about how like I'm really good at physical comps, and then they like passed out, and then they like fell off the pole. Like I thought that was really funny. The thing is with Jay, and I don't know if you'll agree with me, is that this is the first person that we've watched where I'm like, they could win. They very well could. Like I get a lot of winner energy from Jay, and here's why. Just from that intro, I don't see anyone wanting to target them because they have so many different interests. Obviously, you know, theater, that's something that immediately gets me excited. I'm excited to see them talk about being, you know, are they a director, performer? I couldn't. What are they? Was it like something with theater? Whatever.
I think it was theater director.
Okay, yeah. Well, that definitely excites me. I'm excited to see them talk about that. But then also them having all these interests with like essential oils and sage and things like that. I'm sure that's going to be something else that they can.
Oh yes, essential oils. I love the essential oils.
Yeah, they can bond with people about that. Yeah, just in general, I like their energy a lot. I think they're going to be probably one of the most fun to watch, like within confessionals and things like that. I don't know how they're going to do comp wise, but to be honest, I don't see that being something that really is going to hurt them, because I do see Jay being someone that just everyone seems to like, everyone really gets along with. And yes, that could potentially hurt them, but I think that they seem like, one, they're really well spoken. Also, their indigenous roots, again, love the representation. I think that's something else that could really take them far. And just in general, I just really like their energy a lot. And out of everyone we've watched, this is really the first person where I'm like, I really do feel like there is potential here for Jay to just take it all. I think that people are just really going to love their energy. And so, yeah, I think you predicted it. I'm going to do it. Jay is my next, Jay's my next pick.
No, you can't pick because it's mine, remember?
Oh, yeah, shit.
Remember, because it goes me twice and then you twice.
Oh, well, fuck.
Unless you switch out.
Now you can steal them from me.
Maybe. We'll see.
Okay, what do you want to say about Jay? Because I
will say that I adore them so much.
Yes.
Like, just, I feel like I could be, like, best friends with them.
Oh, same. Yeah.
Like, the theater and, like, just their personality and everything is just so fun, so energetic. Yeah, I can see them being super strategic in the game and, like, really, like, knowing I can see them having really good reads, and I can definitely see them being more strategic and social with everyone. Like, everyone likes them and doesn't want to go for them at all. So I can see them winning for sure. So either winning or at least getting like third. That's like, because I can see them making it super far.
Yeah, I honestly don't see them getting targeted until
I honestly feel like they could be like a Paris in the game where they only win those comps at the end that are important. I can just see them, like being very low key and social during the game, but then just winning those final comps. So
yeah, I could see that too. Because we really don't know how they're gonna do physically. Like, are they playing it up in like the intro and like they actually have like a really good like physical prowess to them, or are they like going to hide it in the game? Like, we don't really know what they're gonna do with that, but I don't think it matters, because I think socially and strategic, like, they have this game on lock.
Oh yeah, they're definitely gonna do super well. If they leave early, then that's a total robbery.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna be really. It's like, gonna suck.
And I love their representation so much.
Yes, for sure.
Because that's always super important.
Yes.
I almost said reputation.
I mean, they seem to have a pretty good reputation. So
I mean, true.
But no, overall, I just absolutely love everything about Jay.
I'm trying to think if I should. I don't know. I want to draft.
Oh, you're gonna steal them from me?
I want to draft later because
Okay.
I want to watch more interviews or watch more bios first.
That's fair. I got too carried away there. I just really liked their energy a lot. So
I do too.
But yeah, I think we've said all we needed to about Jay. We're gonna move on to the other non-binary.
Jessica goes by she, they.
Yes, but from what I've heard, they prefer they to she.
Did someone say that?
Yeah, Kirsten did. Kirsten, like from RHAP, apparently is friends with them and like said that they tend to prefer they pronouns.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Yeah, like they're still okay with she, but like they prefer they. So
okay.
That's just what I heard. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and watch. I gotta knock at the door.
Oh. I'll watch the video when he's back.
Yeah, I gotta go do something. I'll be back.
Oh, okay. I'll just talk to people.
Talk to the people.
So, our viewers, are you guys enjoying this so far? Because I'm so excited for this season. I'm trying to like be very strategic with my first pick. And actually second too, because obviously it's a snake draft, so once it goes back, we have 2 picks. So my first and second pick, I'm trying to be like super strategic. Like I may like a lot of people. It's just I'm really just like trying to pick the one. So we'll see. But yeah, we'll definitely figure it out. I'm excited. But yeah, I'm so excited for this season. Thank you so much for tuning into this. It just really means a lot to us. And I can't believe it's been like a year since our first convo with Kely. It's literally so surreal. I love doing this so much. And I love doing the podcasting so much. Aw. Follow Janae's Instagram. Great, amazing person. Yeah, right now Kevin's just doing something, so I'm just kind of talking to you guys and everything. Yeah, I'm really excited to watch this next bio and the rest of them. Like, I'm trying to figure out who my first pick is. I love everybody so much so far. Well, JC, obviously, I'm iffy with, but we'll see. Maybe she'll be really amazing. But I'm just so excited for the season. Tomorrow, woo! I love Big Brother Canada. Aw, you're like super sweet too. Love you. Yeah, you're an amazing person and you're an amazing fan and supporter and you're just a wonderful person. Oh, how are you guys today? Anything crazy happening? Today, I went to Walmart with my mom and then we went to the bank for a little bit. Well, I had to stop at mine. So yeah, we did those right before the podcast, and later on, I'm seeing the movie Dog with. You scared me. I was talking to the viewers. Now we have 0.
Wow, that's great. I was helping with dinner.
Oh, okay. What are you having?
Chicken.
Okay.
I don't know what else, but chicken.
All right, let's watch Jessica.
Yeah, let's watch them. When's BB Dogs?
We stand more BC people. And BB Dogs. That'd be funny. That'd be so wholesome.
Magoo should apply.
Yes. Aww. I like them.
All right, so I went first last time, so you can go first this time.
Oh, you should?
Yeah, okay. Go
ahead. Well, I love obviously the representation. Start off with that, like with the she/they pronouns and everything, and being genderqueer and just their story. Love that so much, and I love that she's a super fan, and that's definitely gonna be like something like kind of a force to be reckoned with in the game too, because I can see them being very strategic. That's honestly that's like the thing I can see most with them, is that they'll be like just very strategic and have really good reads on the game, and knowing like where everyone stands, that kind of thing. Physically, maybe they'll surprise us, but
I have no idea.
I really see them doing better at like the skill comps, and like I can see them vibing with like, I don't know, I can see them vibing with a lot of the people. I mean, I hope they do. I want them to do really well. I don't know how far they'll make it. I feel like it's either really far or like really early. Like I'd be very sad if they left early, because honestly, that would be a robbery too. I really like them, and I just really like their vibe a lot, and like I don't know, it's really hard to say where they're gonna go, but I do see them really being strategic, and I really want them to do well. This is so hard.
With them, I out of everyone we've seen so far, I feel like what's gonna happen with them is that people like really are gonna overestimate Jessica like as a person. Like I think that they're gonna go in there and they're going to play it up like they're just kind of like, you know, they're just kind of social. People seem to like them. They're just really sweet. And then eventually, you know, when votes come around and things like that, they're just going to turn on this more strategic side of them, and people are not going to see it coming. And I think that there's going to be a lot of things that they can do that they're going to be able to get away with. And so, yeah, I do see them getting very far. That being said, I can see them being someone that eventually gets found out. And people start to potentially compare notes. But to be honest, like, I feel like it's like there's a very slim chance of that happening. So if they play the way I think they're going to, I see them making it like really far. Like I can see them going deep in this game for sure.
I hope they don't get like found out about too early, because that would be so sad.
Yeah, and similar to what you said, physical-wise, I have no fucking idea. Like, generally, I don't know how they're gonna do.
I can definitely see them doing well in, like, the skill comps and, like, days comps and stuff like that.
I can also see them being someone that maybe throws comps because they don't really want to, because they don't really want to show like their, you know, they don't really want to show that side of them. They really want to like downplay it and like not really show their threat level. But yeah, overall, like I like their energy a lot. I think they're going to be fun to watch. And I think strategically, like they seem to have a really good mind for the game. I like what they say about like being, you know, gender queer, gender fluid, things like that. I think that's really cool. I'm excited to see more of like those conversations. And that again is like why it's so great to have like a diverse cast. Like there's so many different backgrounds, so many different stories. Like that's why this is like way more interesting than like just plucking like 50% white people from like Instagram. Like this is way more interesting to me. And I'm glad that someone like Jessica is on this cast, because I see them doing really well.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Anything else you want to say about Jessica?
Please do well, please.
Yes. All right, we're gonna. She really is the sweetest. She very much is. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and segue to the next person. Do you want to introduce the next person?
Yeah, let me just get it. The next one is Josh.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I literally know nothing about him. Like I haven't heard anything. I haven't heard anything about him at all. So like I'm really going into this like as cold as possible.
Oh, same.
So all right. We had a Josh flop last season, though we do love Josh Farnworth. He is a king. And I don't
followed us
because he followed us on Twitter. We do love Josh Farnworth. But he didn't do so hot last season. Let's see how this Josh does.
I hope so. Let's see.
Yes. I was not expecting him to be a doctor.
Oh shit! And he also lives in Van now. Okay. I kind of have some stuff to say about him.
Yeah, go ahead.
I honestly feel like he could be like a silent killer.
Yeah. I mean, he like, kind of talked about that.
He's, like, obviously, yeah, like what he said. And since he's a doctor, I don't know if he's gonna like tell them that, or if, like, if he's gonna be honest and upfront, or if he's just gonna keep that like to himself.
Yeah.
But I feel like that could be a good advantage for him in the game. He'll be very smart and like he'll definitely have good reads. So yeah, I can definitely see him being like a dark horse and a silent killer. And I really like him. He seems very genuine. And also being a doctor, I kind of feel like he could be the one who takes care of a lot of people if they're like missing home, or if they're just feeling down, or if they're not feeling well and stuff. He'll definitely like be like very fatherly, you know, to them. So I can see them making it at least to jury. I really like him, honestly. I hope he does well, because like I just think he's like a really good guy, it seems.
Yeah, I actually,
and obviously shout out to the representation.
Yeah, I actually really liked his intro a lot. There's quite a few things right off the bat. I was not expecting him, number one, to be a doctor. I saw his picture. I'm like, he's probably like some kind of lawyer or something like that. But no, he's like a doctor. And I think out of this entire cast, at least to me, he has the most interesting story so far.
He does.
With his family being like poverty stricken, and he kind of went into like he went into being a doctor to like help them out and things like that. Like, I think that's a really good story. And considering this is someone that like hasn't had money a lot of their life, I feel like he's probably one of the people who needs it more than others.
Oh yeah.
And so I think that's definitely something that's going to like get him far. Like, I don't see Josh being someone that like ever loses sight of the game, because I think he's always going to have that incentive in mind. And I think that's really going to help him out. But I also, correct me if I'm wrong, this is the first person that we've watched that has a legitimate strategy going into the game. The other people we've watched so far, they haven't really talked a lot about like what they're going to do strategy wise. He has a strategy, and I'm going to keep my expectations like in check when it comes to that, because if you remember last season, Rohan had like a very interesting strategy going in, and I thought he was going to be this like big villain. It wasn't that at all. Like, very much not what ended up happening with Ro. Love Rohan, like really fun character to watch. He was the underdog of the season, I would say. But he was not in any way the like sort of like cutthroat type villain type of character that he said he was going to be. So I don't really know if Josh is going to play the way he says he's going to. if he does, I do think that could work for him, because I do see him being someone that, like you said, people just kind of see as like the nice guy, and that could potentially help him because people are going to underestimate him, similar to Jessica. But I also kind of see him just being the nice guy. Like, he's not really here to do anything crazy. I think as the game goes on, he's probably going to get a bit more strategic, but I feel like he's mainly going to go in the house and he's going to be nice. He's going to, talk a lot about his job, and I don't know if he's going to talk about being a doctor and things like that, but I think it might help him, because I think that could definitely help charm his way into the house.
Also, because he's like older too, so that could also be like a benefit.
Yeah, he is one of the. Actually, no, he's 28. He's not old.
I thought he said 48.
No, he's 28.
Oh.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah, you're thinking of someone else.
Wait,
we'll get to the older ones in a little bit, but
hang on a second. Let me go back to it.
He's 28. It says it right here.
Okay, maybe I did hear it wrong.
Yeah.
I thought you said he's 48.
Yeah, I don't know. I mishear some things. I mishear things sometimes too. But yeah, I see him doing pretty well. I don't really know physical wise. I don't know. I think he could honestly be a beast when it comes to physical comps. Just based on just looking at him and things like that, I can see him being someone that does really well in like physical competitions.
Yeah.
But again, I don't think that's going to be like his main strong suit in the game. I think what's really going to help him is that social game, and also just his overall motivation for being there. I think, like I said, he has a legitimate story. He has a reason for wanting this money. And I think that's something that a lot of these other people, at least so far, don't really have. And I think that's something that's going to keep, I don't think Josh is ever going to like lose sight of the game because of that. So I do see him getting pretty far.
Oh, same. I can see him at least making jury.
Yeah, for sure. All right. I got to introduce the next one, because I would be remiss if I didn't introduce the next one. We got to introduce me. I'm going in the house. Yes, we have Kevin here. No, it's not me. It's a different Kevin. But either way, off the bat.
You're Canadian now?
Maybe one day. But no, right off the bat, that's a great sign, knowing that there's a Kevin in the house. Now, is this going to translate well to his intro? We will soon find out. But that being said, we're going to go ahead and watch Kevin's intro. Whenever I can find it. You go first.
I don't really like him that much. I mean, maybe he'll surprise me, but honestly, he either gives me first boot vibes or he's gonna like be maybe like somehow slip his way to at least jury. Like obviously, like since he said he's smart, but like I feel like no one's really gonna vibe with him just because he said, "Oh yeah, I don't think Canada's gonna like me much," and also he said he's got a high IQ, and he's like, he just seems very high maintenance and cocky.
Yes.
I feel like not many people are gonna vibe with him at all, so I do see him being pre-jury for sure. I mean, I want to like him. Like I love being surprised, but like with him right now, I have like really low expectations for him. But yeah.
Right off the bat, I mean, this is, I can confidently say, one of the strangest fucking intros I think I've ever seen.
Yeah. I would say that also was a little creepy at points.
Definitely. I mean, especially like the biohacking stuff. And like, I was especially mortified by like him going in the snow and just like a tank top. I'm like, what are you doing, my guy? Like, that's a little too intense. You're literally just going on a reality show. Like, you don't have to do all this crazy shit and risk getting hypothermia. Like, that's not something you need to do. But
so far, honestly, he's my least favorite so far.
Yeah, I wasn't too impressed by him either. But I see one of two things happening with him. Either he goes in the house and he's way in over his head and he's like very overly cocky and things like that. And he talks about how, oh, I'm a master strategist of the game and I know all the ins and outs of everything. And I'm gonna, you know, everyone's gonna be so fearful of me. And then the game's actually gonna start and he's gonna realize, oh shit, these people are already clocking me and he's gonna be first boot. Or I can also see this happening, Allie. He is the villain of the season. I can see it happening. I can see.
I like villains, but we'll see. I just feel like he wouldn't really be a villain. I feel like he's just very odd.
Okay, well, this is why I think he can be the villain. I think he's going to be the guy that they try to get out, and he just they can never get him out. He just always finds a way to stay in the house. Because
what's he going to do? Is he going to go on the block all the time, but always win veto?
I mean, you saw how he said he was working out, so you never know. Now,
watch him be a veto king.
If I had to estimate which is going to happen, I feel like it's more the former than the latter. Like, I don't see things going too well for him. Now, regardless, I will likely be drafting him because, hello, his name is Kevin. I kind of am obligated to. But I do not see this being a Kevin Martin. I don't think that he's going to...
Oh, I love Kevin Martin.
Yeah, I don't think this is going to work out that well for him. I think that he's going in. He just seems very overly confident. And when you go into a game...
he's a little too confident.
Oh, for sure. Like him talking about how, oh, I've watched the show. Well, watching the show and playing the game is very different. Just from playing orgs, I can tell you that. Like when you're actually playing a game, like it's very different from like watching the game because there are all those things you can say, oh, well, why didn't you just do this? But when you're actually in the game, you don't think to do that. Like, and I think that's something that Kevin doesn't realize, like going into this, is that there's a lot more strategy. There's a lot more going on than he's really prepared for. And I think it's really going to bite him because of that. So yeah, I don't have high hopes for this guy at all.
Me neither.
That's also really cool. Like he must be a cool guy. His name is Kevin. So like keep on program. You know what, Seb? You might be right. All right. You might be onto something there. No, but just in general, I don't see him.
Oh, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna get a snack. My mom.
Okay, well, I guess I'll entertain the people then. You got Kevin that's also super overconfident going into games, and that bites him. But no, just in general, like I want to be excited for him. I just can't be because just based on that intro, there's just so many things that I think are going to really fuck him over, especially like in terms of his confidence level, in terms of like how he talks about how like he's like this major strategist and things like that, but also just like his vibe. Like I don't see him vibing with a lot of people. This is a very like chill cast, but they're also very cutthroat in that way. And he doesn't really seem like he's he doesn't seem like he's like either of those things. It seems like he's someone who just feels like he knows what he's going to do and it's all going to work out for him. And you can't ever go into a game like that, because 99% of the time when you go in with that like confidence, it bites you in the ass. And I think that's definitely going to happen to Kevin. So
my mom gave me keto crackers and like queso, I think.
It was, listen, Aly was gone for a little bit, so that's why it was a conversation with Kevin. It was a conversation with Aly for a few minutes.
It looks like he said conversation with Kevin Instagram.
Nobody complained when it was a conversation with Aly. Why are we complaining when I'm on the screen? I don't understand this.
Kevin's perfect.
I wouldn't say that. I would definitely not say that, especially if we're talking about this Kevin that's on the screen right here. He seems he seems less than perfect, but I'm also very much not perfect. Well,
this next person, I'm very excited to actually watch his bio.
I feel like I feel like we're living in a fantasy world talking about this next person.
I watched like one. I haven't seen his like whole interview or his whole bio yet, but
yeah,
I saw one little thing on Twitter, and he just seems so fun. So I'm really excited to actually watch his bio. This is Kyle Moore, the real
Kyle Moore.
The real Kyle Moore.
Yeah. We do love the East Coast, yes.
Also the West Coast. Oh my gosh.
Okay. All right, so I guess I'll go first with this one. So yeah, when it comes to Kyle Moore, just the sheer fact that he's on this cast is hilarious to me. I was honestly like dying of laughter when I realized that he actually made it on. But I'm also very happy that he made it on.
I love Arissa so much.
Yeah, to me at least, like this has always been the more interesting Kyle. Kyle last season, I didn't hate. I just found him very boring and very forgettable, especially in that cast. He was very.
I will say, last year's was nice. He was just he was just boring.
Yeah, I was not a big fan of him at all. I found him to be probably the most forgettable in terms of the pre-jury for sure. This Kyle, on the other hand, I definitely do like a lot more. He seems a lot more entertaining and things like that. I like how he talks about how he's like been prepping the entire year just to be on BB Can 10. Like it seems like this is something that he's like really excited about. However, and I don't know if you're going to agree with me, my biggest issue with him is that I just don't know if people are going to be able to take this guy seriously. I'll be honest with you. And I think his biggest thing that's going to hurt him is if he keeps playing up the fact that like he's only here because of Twitter. Like he needs to not bring that up very much in the house, because if he continually brings up that narrative, people are just going to be like, we get it. This guy's a fan. Like he's not really supposed to be here. Like I don't see them taking him very seriously. So I think if he just goes in and he's just fun and charming, like, and he's able to like, you know, really just show like his charisma and things like that, I can see him doing a lot better. It's really just going to come down to how does he really play this game? Because from what I understand, he didn't even know what Big Brother Canada was until people were tagging him on Twitter. And now he's been like obsessed with it for like a year. And that's great that you've been obsessed with it for like a year, but does a year of knowing about BB Can equate to actually doing well in the game? I'm not really sure. So at this point, I can't tell you how he's going to do, because just the sheer fact he's here, I'm in fucking disbelief about. Am I excited that he's here? Sure. But am I like, oh my God, he's going to do so well? Not really. I actually don't think he's going to do all that great, but that's just me.
Yeah. I mean, I do think he's going to be really fun and very energetic, because he does seem like a really sweet and fun guy. Yeah. He does seem really funny and have just like this amazing sense of humor. But yeah, I kind of agree. Yeah. That like his downfall could be that they don't take him seriously. So he just has to like as just himself, just be himself, have fun with it, and like just play the game. That's what you're doing. He said he can be flirty, so maybe I don't see him actually getting into a showman.
No, I don't see him being like last season's Kyle.
No. I just feel like he would just be someone who just like kind of is like who is it, Herman or whatever?
Herman, yeah.
Yeah, I can see him also just having just like a flirt advantage, like just flirting to his advantage.
I see Herman getting into a showman's more than I see Kyle.
Yeah, I only see Kyle like maybe like having like a little flirtmance with some of the girls, but not actually like having a showman's and getting into a relationship until like after the game, maybe.
Yeah, I don't see him being like Kyle last season who like falls on the sword for Austin. Like I don't see
Yeah, I definitely see him just at least using that to his advantage a little bit, but I don't know. It's really hard to tell with him. Like he's either going to be pre-jury or like maybe first or second juror. But right now, like I want him to do well, because I do want to see him actually like I want to see him like survive in this game. But right now it's just that's my worry. But
I'm just not sure he knows what he's getting himself into, like generally.
Yeah, we'll see.
And it's not like Kevin, where I feel like he's going into overconfident. I just don't know if he knows that like you're playing a game, you have to be strategic. You can't just like play up, you know, that you were basically cast because of Twitter. Like you can't play that up too much. And I think if he's able to maybe downplay that, that might help him. I don't know how he's going to do strategic wise. He didn't really say much about it. So yeah, but that's Kyle, someone I am excited to see on the cast, but in terms of like game-wise,
I think it's hilarious that they brought him.
Oh yeah, like that in general shows how BB Can casting is better, because BBUS would fucking never do something like that. Never, like not in a million years would they even consider doing something quite like that. So like, I just think it's amazing that he's there. We're gonna move on to the. We're going to go ahead and move on to the next person here. And this is someone that I also don't know really anything about. I've not heard anything about this guy whatsoever, but we're going to go ahead and talk about this next person. We're going to talk about the oldest person on the cast. He is in his 40s. So we want to get that out of the way. This is Marty.
Welcome to the Marty party.
The best party, maybe? I don't know. Oh, New Brunswick, just like Kyle. I hear New Brunswick, I think of New Jersey.
Oh my God.
All right, I'm gonna let you go first.
No, you can go first.
No, you can go ahead.
No. You go first.
No, you.
No, you.
No, you. Allie goes first. I'm gonna make a poll. Who goes first?
All right.
The poll wins. Allie wins the poll. I didn't make the poll yet, but Allie wins the poll. So Allie goes first.
I mean, I like obviously his background and everything, and he's very proud of his background, which is very important. And he's a super fan, which I also love. And I don't know, with him, like he's definitely one of the oldest, so it could either be like really good for him or it can be his downfall. I would love him to go far, obviously. Like he seems like a very nice guy and just seems very fun. And he coaches hockey, so I feel like he could be good with the physical comps. But I don't know. It's hard to say where he would go right now. Right now it's like pre-jury or like maybe first or I don't see him making it super far as of right now, but we'll see. Yeah, I don't really have a ton to say about him. It's just really like I like him, but like I don't know how well he's gonna vibe with everybody and what all that, and like I don't know how well he's gonna do in certain comps. But I mean, he seems smart. Like since he's a super fan and obviously he coaches hockey, so I feel like he could do well with that with comps. But like just it's more socially that I'm kind of like worried for him. Like maybe he'll vibe with people, maybe not. It's just really hard to say.
So Marty is the oldest person on the cast. Looking right now, there's nobody else that's in their 40s. So that's immediately going to be a detriment for him because it's not going to be like last season where you have like, say, Kiefer and Tina, who are similar age range and they win the like popular vote for like the coaches of the teams and things like that. And they're able to create a bond over it. Marty does not have that advantage going into the game. Not just going into the game, but like in the game at all. Like he doesn't have someone that's like closer to his age that I think he's going to be able to like really vibe with. And so that immediately makes me worry for him. But beyond that, out of everyone we've watched, I think it's pretty safe to say for me, this guy's the biggest wild card, like without a doubt.
Yeah, I can definitely see him being like the biggest wild card for sure.
Aside from maybe Kyle, but Kyle might be a bigger wild card, but at least with like Marty, I can say, I don't see him going like super early pre-jury, but I don't see him getting that far either. Like I see this guy being someone that has some bonds with people, but they're never like strong enough to like really take him that far. And again, I think it just might be one of those things where it's like, I just don't know who is he going to be able to connect with? Who is he going to be able to vibe with in this game? Who is he going to?
Yeah, it's hard to say who he would vibe with.
Yeah, who is he really going to link up with here? I'm just not really sure, and I think that is going to hurt him. So unfortunately, I don't see him getting that far, but I think what could potentially help him are the physical comps. I think I can absolutely see him doing well in that. He's a hockey coach. He knows what he's getting himself into. He knows the in and outs of that stuff. So I see him doing really well in a lot of the competitions.
I think so
beyond
too.
That though,
I could also see him getting like first HOH and then maybe like leaving next.
Yeah, I can see that too, actually. I think that's actually, honestly, that's a very likely outcome. Like, I can see him, like, getting HOH-itis and then, like, getting out next.
But I don't see him being a Frenchie or a Misha.
No. Well, no, but I don't see him doing...
I just feel like he could be targeted because of being the first HOH.
Yeah, I don't know. Again, he's just a huge wild card to me. Like, I don't really have a lot to say simply because I just don't know in this cast, who does he fit with? Who does he bond with? Who does he make a connection with? I don't have an answer, so I don't know.
It's really hard to say.
I see him being one of the last people we draft.
Yeah, and I still haven't drafted yet.
No, you haven't. You're really waiting it out.
I'm really like deciding. Like I'm really being strategic with this pick, with my first two picks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Anything else?
Yeah, I mean, I hope he does well, but we'll definitely see.
I don't know. We'll have to see how he does. But hey, maybe this next person will be the one. Maybe this next person will be the person that you end up drafting. Who's the next person we're going to be talking about?
This is Melina.
Yes.
I know. I've heard a bit about her, not a ton, but like we'll see.
All right, Melina.
All right.
I'm not done yet.
Okay.
Okay, now I'm done.
Okay.
You want to go first?
Yeah, sure. Okay. I do like her. I like that she's honest about like her dislikes and stuff, and she does seem like she would do really. I mean, I feel like she would be another one who's just strategic and like knows the game. Socially, I'm kind of weary about her because I feel like how she has so many dislikes. I feel like it's gonna rub people the wrong way. Just like how a lot of them, like a lot of things annoy her. And like she says, she hates most people. I feel like that's really going to rub people the wrong way. So it kind of, that's my worry. I feel like with that, she could be like maybe last pre-juror. I want her to do well. Like she does seem like cool and she like has this cool vibe and everything. And I like her relationship with her sister is really sweet. And like, I do want her to do well, but like, I feel like really the strategic part would be the best for her, but like the social part is really what her is probably going to be her downfall. Unless she can find her people. Physically, I mean, I could see her doing well at some of the comps, maybe not every single one, but I can also see her trying to throw comps unless she needs to. Yeah, really, my worry is her social game.
I'll be honest, I loved her a lot.
I did too. I did too. I love her.
I was a big fan of her intro. Now, you talked about the dislike thing, and like, yeah, I can definitely see that potentially hurting her, but I also see it going potentially a different direction. I actually could see her being maybe the villain of the season because I think
I could see her being a villain too.
I think she's going to cause a lot of chaos. I think she's going to be someone where like she doesn't really care when people go. She's not going to be sad to see anyone leave, and I think that's actually going to help. I
can see her being like, yeah. It's a game. Who cares if they left?
Yeah, like the one thing she's not going to be is an emotional player. Like her having these like, I don't want to say she's like misanthropic because I don't think it's that serious. But you know, she talks about how she doesn't like a lot of people. I think that could potentially work to her advantage because she can just send people out.
It is kind of a worry though because of some of these people's personalities.
Yeah, definitely.
But like I like her personality. Like I'm just kind of worried for other people's sake.
I will also say, like, confessional-wise, I see this girl being one of the highlights, for sure.
Yeah, I can see her being kind of like a Brittany.
Yeah, honestly, that's a good comparison. I see her having a very similar vibe where it's like, I just don't give a fuck. I'm just going to keep it real. And like, I love that about her. So, I actually like her a lot. I don't know if she can win. I really don't know. I see her not having the best jury management, so I don't know.
Ooh, that's true. Like I could see her if she gets to the end, she'll probably be like maybe a 1 vote finalist at most.
Yeah, I don't know if she could actually like win the game just again because
just like has kind of like her vibe. People will
she just seems
like,
she's just very blunt, and I think
I feel like it will kind of like rub people the wrong way at the jury.
Yeah, well, that can really depend on the cast. Like, if she owns what she does, I could potentially see her win, but I just feel like her bluntness could potentially hurt her.
She just has to, like, own her shit if she wants to win.
Aside from that, though, to be honest with you, like, I'm a big fan of her, and I really do hope she goes far. I think she's going to be one of the most entertaining characters of the season. Yeah. So, yeah, I like what we've gotten from her. I'm just like a little bit wary of some of those things you mentioned, but I also feel like that could potentially go to her advantage because she could just be like a villain that's like super cutthroat and everyone's scared of, and could be that person that like people really want to target, but nobody really does. I could see that happening to Melina, and she could potentially get to the end of the game because of it. So yeah, I mean, I feel really good about her overall.
Oh yeah, I do like really enjoy her.
I don't see her going super early at all.
No, honestly, the earliest right now is like last pre-juror.
Yeah, I could see that. Or maybe first juror. Like maybe they finally get her then. But yeah, overall,
but I want her to go far. I want her to do well.
Personality-wise, she's probably one of my favorites for sure.
Oh yeah, she's so good.
Yeah, I can't wait for her confessionals. I think she's going to be so fun to watch. But
yeah, she'll probably be super entertaining.
Yeah, for sure. I think we've said everything we needed to about Melina. Now we're going to move on to someone else I know jack shit about. Like, literally not heard anything about this guy. Let's talk about Moose, or watch his intro and then talk about him. Woo. Just vibing to this music.
Yes. All right.
So I guess I'll go first with this one. I don't really know about him, to be honest with you. He's another big wild card to me. I think that he's definitely going to be someone that can charm his way through a lot of people. I can definitely see him bonding with a good portion of this cast. My worry is that he's going in just way too confident that, I don't really need to do well at the comps. I don't really need to do well at the strategic aspect. My personality is just so good. That's going to be the thing that gets me through. And a lot of the time, that's not the case. I think I very well see him being someone that, there's a lot of likable people on the cast, but I see Moose being the guy specifically where people are like, oh, you're good with Moose. Well, you're good with Moose. We got to go for Moose. Moose isn't going to see it coming, and he's not going to have those votes to save himself because he's made like either too many promises to people, or he hasn't really, done a good enough job strategically. I just don't see him doing super well, to be honest with you. I either see him going like late pre-jury, or I see him going like one of the first jurors. Like, I don't see him doing super well in this game. I think he's going to be fun to watch, but aside from that, I didn't get a lot from him. I like what he'd say about immigration. Like, I thought his story was interesting, but that's about it.
Yeah. Okay. I will say I did actually really enjoy him. He just seems like he's going to be really fun. I do see him being very likable with everyone, just someone that they just want to keep around because he's entertaining. But I also, I don't know. I feel like the confidence thing. Yeah, he's a little too confident too, just like Kevin. So I do see that could be
a downfall. Yes.
I don't see him being first boot. I see him being like maybe third or fourth at most there, or maybe like first juror. But
yeah,
really like one of the
third or fourth boot. I feel like is probably a good estimate.
Yeah, or maybe first juror. I don't know, but
yeah,
like, and he said he can be a bit flirty, so that could possibly. He could flirt to his advantage a little bit as well. I think because like he's works for like sports or whatever, he could be good at the physical comps. But like socially, I think he could do well, but also could be a downfall. But yeah, I feel like he's not going to go super far unless he like wins all these comps.
Yeah.
But I mean, I want him to do well. We'll see though.
Yeah, it's really just a wait and see when it comes to him. Definitely not someone I'm like overly enthusiastic
because he's kind of like a wild card.
Yeah, I'm not going to completely count him out, but I just don't really feel like in this cast he's going to do super well, but we'll have to see. But anyway, Ali, let's get to the next person we're going to be discussing.
All right, Stephanie.
Oh, that's not the next person. I don't know if do I not have his photo? Oh, shit.
The one on mine is Stephanie.
Oh, it is? Okay, yeah. I thought Gino was next.
No, Gino is after Stephanie on mine.
Oh, okay.
Like with the going in the alphabetical order.
Okay, yeah, then we can do. Yeah, that works. We'll do Stephanie next.
All right.
All right, Canada, I will see you in the house. Let's go, baby.
Well,
you want me to start?
I mean, I can start for you if you want.
I mean,
I'm just gonna. I mean, we probably have the same thing. Do you want me to start?
I have some thoughts. So
she's the definition of she's gonna get into a showmance.
Oh yeah.
She's also very high maintenance and like all about herself. I feel like she'll probably try and go into the game like, yeah, I'll just use the guys to my advantage, like just flirt with them and toy with their emotions and then cut them. I feel like she's definitely gonna lose sight on the game and just like focus on the guys. I do see her getting to at least jury. I mean, I just don't really love her that much. I mean, who knows? Maybe she'll surprise me. Maybe she'll be like this really good competitor and like social player. And I mean, actually, I do see her being really good socially, like because like how she loves to party. But like, who knows? Maybe she'll like really surprise me. Maybe she'll be like a force to be reckoned with. But as of right now, yikes. I just honestly, all I do see her is like being social, but also just like very flirty and just focusing more just on her showmance.
Oh my God. I'm sure you could see my reactions. I really, really, really fucking dislike this girl a lot.
She's very obnoxious.
Yeah, I mean, from the moment she's like, oh, I'm trying to turn on the camera, but I just can't stop looking at myself. Like, from the second she said that, I'm like, nope, go away. I don't want to see you. Like, this is the definition of the girl that I feel like everyone on Twitter is going to be like, she needs to go. Like, why does she keep winning? Like, this is going to be Stephanie's arc in the game. Probably. She's going to be someone that is going to get into a showmance and she's going to win like every other competition. Like, that's going to be her.
I can definitely see her being a good like competitor in that way.
Oh yeah. I mean, just look, like she's going to do really well physically, but my God, is she going to get on my nerves? I think she's
going to be like Beth?
Honestly, yeah,
Why do I see her being in like basically a threesome like Beth?
Yeah, I didn't like JC at all, but I dislike Stephanie way more because at least with JC, I see her being someone that could potentially, still somewhat focus on the game. And also JC didn't drone on about, oh my God, I have all these guys in my DMs flirting with me. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, why is this relevant? Like, why does this matter? Why do you feel the need to like flaunt this for everyone? Everything
like it literally just makes everyone else feel insecure.
Yeah, no, literally everything about her I can't stand. The bragging I think is really gonna hurt her because I see her going into the house.
I feel like she's going to get on people's nerves too.
Oh yeah, no, I see this girl going into the house, bragging constantly about her life, how great her friends are, how great her social media is, how great her body is. And everyone else is going to be like, we just need to get rid of her. I can't stand her anymore. Like, I don't see her getting far at all. The only thing I think that's going to save her are the physical comps. I think she's going to get far in the game because of the comps. I don't think anything she does, like social wise, is going to help her. Like, I don't see her doing well in this game at all. I really don't like her vibe. I don't like her energy. I think she says she's going into the game and she's going to try to use guys to her advantage. She's getting into a showmance, like 100%. This girl is getting into a showmance and that's going to be her focus. Like, I definitely see that happening here. My God, I really don't like this girl at all, to be honest with you. There's like nothing positive I have to say, like literally nothing. I really hated her intro a lot. She's easily the person I've disliked the most out of this entire cast. She's not going to get first boot, but my God, if there's any justice in the world, if there's any miracle
over Kevin,
no, it's not going to happen. But like, I don't like her at all. If
I had to pick a first boot, it'd be Kevin Jacobs.
I prefer Kevin to Stephanie, honestly.
But I mean, she could be second boot.
At least Kevin's focused on the game. Stephanie does not seem focused on the game.
Yeah, but like he's so.
No, I get you, but I don't like her at all.
Watch them both work together. I would laugh.
What?
I would laugh if they worked together.
I can actually kind of see that because they have similar personalities with how fucking like selfish they are.
Yeah, that's true.
Like how overly confident they are.
Are they going to be the selfish alliance?
I could see that. I could see those two linking up, and like that's gonna save like both of them. But I don't want to think about that because I don't like her at all.
This next person.
This next person
I've actually heard iffy things about too. This is Steven, but he goes by Gino.
Yes. So let's go ahead and talk about Gino, and I'll stop ranting about Stephanie. Oh my God.
Hey Canada, it's Dr. Josh.
What are your thoughts?
I'm just gonna keep it very short because I just wanted a whole last rant about Stephanie. I don't like him. I don't like him at all. I think he seems like someone that's going to thrive mostly just based on his appearance, and he's going to try to use that to his advantage. I do see him maybe getting into a showmance, possibly with Stephanie, possibly with JC.
That's what I was going to say. I feel like him and Stephanie are going to be a showmance.
Yeah, I definitely see that happening, and I think he's going to be just as annoying as her. Like he gives me like frat bro type energy, and I just don't like him at all. I feel like this is going to be like, there's always like that one guy in every season of reality TV that you just can't stand. That's like kind of just like a dick. And I feel like that's going to be Gino. I don't like him.
Yeah. Honestly, yeah, I'm going to keep this short and sweet too. But yeah, I see him showmancing with Stephanie, or I feel like he can also annoy a lot of people.
Yeah.
I don't know. I honestly see him being pre-jury. Like maybe like second, third juror, somewhere on there, or second or third juror. I don't see him making it super far, except for like maybe the physical comps.
He didn't talk much. He didn't talk much about his strategy either. Like the part that, like, I was honestly zoning out through a lot of that intro because he just really bored me. But the second where he's like, "Oh, I hope there's some really hot girls in the house," I'm like,
who gives a fuck?
Who cares?
Talk about the game.
Focus on the game. Like, I just, I don't like him. I don't like him at all.
I feel like he's just going to be very cocky and very annoying, and a lot of people are not really going to like him that much. Yeah.
It's like him and Stephanie are the two people I just really have not liked at all so far.
Yeah, I mean, I like the family stuff that he talked about and like the representation, but other than that, it's just like, I don't love him.
Yeah, not a fan of Gino very much at all. I feel like he's going to be the guy that like everybody wants out, and they're not going to be able to get rid of him because of his physical prowess, but we'll see.
He's probably gonna be like, yeah, is it okay if I take my shirt off most of the time?
Yeah, that too. This is gonna be the guy that like never wears a shirt. Like that's gonna be.
And then like some of the people will be like, hey, put your shirt on. He'll be like, no.
I can honestly see him being one of those people where like his entire personality is just him taking his shirt off. Like, he's going to be one of those people. So.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
It's
not
so
a fan
tacky.
of Gino, but let's move on to someone I am actually very excited.
Yes, I'm so excited for her.
We're going to talk about this next person. Oh, I think I know who you might be drafting. We're going to go ahead and talk about Summer.
I'm really excited for her from what I've heard.
Yeah, I know like her story that she talked about, so I'm excited to watch the intro. Oh my god, I needed that after 2 terrible intros. My god, I love this girl so much right off the bat. So we talked about like a few people. Oh, are you done with you're not done yet?
It cut off for me right at the end, so I had to go back to it.
Okay. Yeah. I was trying to say, like, after 2 terrible intros, this is exactly what I needed. I fucking love this girl. I love her energy. Can I just say, her story of how she ended up on this show might be even funnier than Kyle's. Like, I love that.
I think it's hilarious.
Yeah, she literally did. And this is the reason I was most excited to like watch hers, is that I knew about this. Like, I read a tweet about this story. I love that her initial reasoning is that she went on the show to spite a coworker that loves Big Brother Canada. So she did it to be like, hey, I got on your favorite show and you didn't. So
He's like, hey, fuck you.
I think that pettiness alone is why I'm going to love her so much. I see her being someone that is just really fun to watch. I think she's going to be very strategic. I think especially when she doesn't, like, I see her getting into like a rivalry with someone. It's going to be like really fun to watch. And I think she's going to be like very vocal and outspoken. And I think that could definitely.
Not going to lie, maybe her and Melina.
Honestly, yeah, they have very, I mean, yeah, I could see that because I think Summer has a bit more of like a warmer personality than Melina. And I think that could maybe contrast with like Melina's sort of more like colder personality very well. And I think if those two linked up, like that would probably work best for both of them. But also I see Summer potentially being someone that maybe just wins it all. Like I could very well see that, because I think the thing with Summer is, yes, she is very outspoken. Yes, she does call people out, but she also seems like very sweet. And she's someone that I think a lot of people are going to find themselves gravitating towards. She has a very interesting story. I see her being really good socially. Physical wise, I don't really know how well she's going to do, but I don't really think that's going to matter, because I think at the end of the day, I see her doing super well in this game. And she's easily one of the people I'm most excited about.
Oh yeah. She's definitely my winner pick. Just because, yeah, I can definitely see her being very cutthroat and very like blunt and just like tells it like it is and all that kind of thing. But she can also, I can see her being like a Tamar, and I can also see her being like a Victoria.
Yeah. She does actually give me like similar vibes to Tamar.
Yeah, and like because how like she won unanimously, and I can also see her being kind of like a Victoria too, who's very like spunky.
I do think she is going to be the Victoria this season, but hopefully does better placement wise.
Yeah, but I definitely see her making it to the end. If not like right at the end, I can see her being like third or fourth. I see her making it super far. She'll probably, I can see her working with the girls, or like being very social with everyone. Nobody wants to get rid of her. She could be like a triple threat and just very sweet and loving to everyone as well, like very caring. But yeah, so far, like, she's definitely my winner pick.
So what I'm hearing is this.
Maybe.
So is that your first draft pick?
Not yet.
Oh, okay. She's waiting until the last possible second.
I want to watch the last one first.
Okay. Well, we do have one more person that I want to get to. Don't know much about her. Another one that I really have not paid much attention to. I haven't seen a lot of people talk about her, but we are going to talk about this next person. Who is the last person we're talking about, Allie?
We are talking about Tanisha.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know much about her yet, so we'll see.
Oh. All right.
Okay.
All right. So I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna let you go first.
I honestly really love her too. Like obviously she's really bubbly like me. And she's also, she said, she's a single mom and just seems very loving. And I feel like she said, she'll probably be like the mama of the house. So she'll probably be someone who also really takes care of people. And just like whenever they're feeling down and everything, or just if they miss home and all that kind of stuff, or just if they need a friend. Yeah, I can see her being social with everyone. I see her making it pretty far. She's also another person I can see winning.
Yeah.
So like honestly, these last two are definitely my winner picks. So it's like tough. Because like if she doesn't get first or second, she'll probably get like third or fourth, like Summer, in my opinion. I mean, I don't want anyone to like go after her early because that would suck. I mean, yeah, my only worry is that maybe her personality can kind of get on some people's nerves, just like how she said she can annoy, her personality can annoy people, she said. Like, I like how honest she was. But I mean, I want her to make it far. I feel like she will. I just don't want anyone to like think she's annoying, because I don't think she is. But yeah, I really love her.
Yeah, I liked her a lot as well. There was actually a lot of insight we got about her just from this intro. One of the things that you didn't touch upon that I think is going to actually do really well for her, and I hope that she implements this into her strategy. She talked about how she likes to stay out of conflict. She doesn't want to be a part of it. And I think if she's able to do that, that could go really well for her, because that's something that's very hard to do in a game like this. Like, you kind of just become a part of the conflict because you're in the house and you're close to these people. I think what she needs to do is ally with people that she thinks are going to get into conflict and watch them go after each other. And she can just like sit back, like the gif of like the girl walking away from the fire. Like, that needs to be Tanisha's game.
That needs to be her. Yeah.
Setting it all aflame and just watching it burn and staying out of it as much as
when people are fighting, I could see her just drinking wine being like,
yeah.
What?
Yeah, exactly. Like, that's exactly what I wanna see from her. And I think
I think she's gonna be super fun to watch.
If she's able to perfect that, I also could very well see her winning this game, because I think that she's someone that is just going to work with a lot of people. Something I did want to bring up, we talked about before how we didn't really know who Marty was going to work with. This is the person I could see him working with, because they're both like, she's a single mom, he's a parent as well. They have that connection. I could see them potentially bonding over that. I don't know how strong of a connection it's going to be, but knowing that I already can see her working with someone tells me that she's probably going to be really well insulated in the house socially. And I can see her getting super far in this game. I don't see a scenario where she doesn't make jury, and I do see her going deeper than that. So yeah, physical wise, I think she's really, a lot of people are going to underestimate her. They're going to see her as just like the mom that's like really sweet and kind of tends to everyone. Maybe she's the one, like, cooking all the meals and things like that. Maybe she's the one that's like there when people need advice. She's there to listen to people talk about their stories and really like comfort them and things like that. And they're not really going to see her as someone that's this big threat. And I think physical wise, especially, they're really going to underestimate her. And I think that's really going to help her out a lot, because she talks about in her intro as well that when she needs to turn on the more just like, fun girl persona, she can do that. And I think that also is very much going to work out for her. So yeah, I'm kind of with you. We're like, both of these two I could see being potential winner candidates. And I think Tanisha honestly might have the leg up over Summer, just based on some of the things that she touched upon in her intro. I think if she's able to really master those skills, I can honestly see her getting super far, and I could see her potentially winning. So
I'm trying to think, like,
great vibes all around from her.
I'm trying to think if I should take both or if one of us should pick one.
It's a snake draft, so it's up to you. But with that being said, that's the entire cast. Let's get to this draft. There's a lot of mystery here. I don't know who you're going to pick. So I'm excited to see.
I'm trying to be very strategic here.
Yes.
My first pick is going to be, you know what? Give me Summer.
All right. That's what I figured. I figured that's what you were doing. All right. So I'm next.
Let's see. I don't know. You know what? I don't even know.
Come on.
Help.
It's your draft, not mine.
I know.
I can't help.
I think I'm gonna pick I don't know.
Okay, if Summer doesn't win the season, pick the next person that you want to see win the season. That's the best way I would narrow
I'm
it down.
torn between two.
We'll flip a coin.
Maybe.
You want me to flip a coin? I'll do it.
Oh, someone says I like Gino. He's a Cancer like me.
Okay.
Oh.
That's cool.
Aww.
I appreciate that. We appreciate you a lot, Janaea.
Yes, we love you.
Yes.
My next pick is going to be Jay.
All right.
Actually, no. I don't know. I feel bad if I take both them and Tanisha from you.
I mean, you can pick whoever you want. It's fine. I'll find people.
I mean, who knows? Maybe they won't go far.
You can pick whoever you want.
Because we don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah. If you want Jay, you pick Jay. It's fine.
I'm gonna pick Jay, yeah.
All right. It's fine. That's fine. I really, it's fine. Like, I'll get over it. Yes. And you know what? Just so we're even, I will take Tanisha.
Okay.
And then I get another pick.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Trying to think here. You know what? I don't know. I'm gonna pick Josh. I'm gonna go with Josh. So yeah.
Let's see. I don't know. It's so hard because I want so many of them are so good. Like, there's only a few I dislike because usually I'm really good at picking drafts.
Yeah, this is.
I always think because I'm always very strategic when picking.
Yeah,
it's just
I know who I don't want. That's the thing.
It's just this season. There's just so many good ones. That's why.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick Helena.
Okay, that's a good one. And you get another pick.
And Melina.
Fuck. Okay. That was your next one.
I was picking the name twins, like Helena and Melina.
Fuck. All right.
Because I have good vibes. I mean, I want to see Helena do well, and then Melina also would give villain vibes.
I love Melina so much. I really was. But you know what? I was thinking about this next one, so I'm gonna go ahead and pick them because I think they're gonna do super well. I gotta pick Jessica. Okay. So that's that one, and then see, this is where it gets hard. You picked mostly all the good ones. You know what? It's fitting. I'm just gonna rip the Band-Aid off and take Kevin.
Are you sure? I feel like I thought he was gonna be like last pick. I
mean, I'm just gonna go ahead and take him because I just want to, take one for the team.
Okay.
No, I'd much rather pick him over like Stephanie, to be honest with you.
Fair. All right. I'm gonna take one for the team and pick. Well, I'm gonna pick Kyle because I actually like him.
Okay.
I hope he does well.
Okay.
And my other pick, fuck it, give me Stephanie.
All right.
Take one for the team.
All right, that works.
So I think you have two more, and then I have one more pick. No,
all right.
2.
I'm gonna take Herman because I actually do think he has potential to do really well.
Yeah.
And fuck it, I'll take JC.
Wait, oh my god, I was gonna pick JC instead of Stephanie.
I can switch it.
No, it's fine. No. Don't worry. I took one for the team.
All right.
Okay, so there's 3 left.
Yeah.
Who's left? Marty, Moose.
Moose, and Gino.
Okay.
All wild cards, I think.
Give me Moose.
Okay.
Because I actually do think he will do well socially because he's very likable. It's just, I just worry for him, but I hope he does well.
Yeah.
And then, I'll take Marty.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm stuck with Gino.
I mean, we both took one for the team with people.
Yeah. All right. That's pretty good. I got some good ones. I got Betty. I got Tanisha. I got Jessica. Like I
always feel so bad picking people that we both love.
It's fine. That's.
I mean, that's technically part of the fun.
That's what I'm saying. Honestly, I think it's funnier that way.
It is. I'm just like, who should I pick? Because the 2 I was torn with were Jay and Tanisha. But I'm like,
now that being said, is it somewhat rotted that you took Jay from me? Yes, but I will get over it.
You want me to switch you?
No, it's fine. Like I literally don't care that much.
I know. I mean, we don't know who's gonna do well.
That's the thing. Like you can that's the thing about these drafts is like you can say, oh, I think this person's gonna do well, and then they play completely differently. Like I remember perfect example. If you remember in like Big Brother 23, everyone was like head over heels for like Azza, said she was the winner pick. She was going to do amazing. She was like going to be super cutthroat.
Yeah.
Wasn't like that at all. Like wasn't like that at all. So I think of that like immediately when I think of like, drafts and who people thought were going to do. And like she did well, obviously. She just did not play the way anybody thought she was going to.
Oh, yeah.
And then stepping back to BB Can like last season, at this time, like I would have picked Rohan because he was like someone I thought like just from his intro was like going to potentially win the whole thing. And they didn't at all play the way that he said he was going to. So,
yeah,
it's fine. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to post this draft on our Twitter. I think that would be fun. And other than that, that's it for our draft. BB Can starts tomorrow. So we will definitely.
You know what we could do? We could do a live premiere again.
I don't have access to Global. I don't know if I can watch it live.
Trying to think. Well, I mean, you could use Ola.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to watch it live is what I'm saying. Like I'll be able to watch it on I can watch it on I have access to Global, the website. Like things have been working for me because I have Ola. I just don't know if I'm going to be able to watch live TV.
Oh, okay. We'll see. We can figure it out.
I could always use Video Brother. I could always do that.
Yeah, whatever works. It would just be fun if we did a live react to this again.
Maybe. We'll see. What time is it on?
Hang on. Let me check.
So if it's on at 8 o'clock, I probably can. I'm doing the movie preview then.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to find it on the page. I don't know. I'm trying to. Let me see if it's on Google. If it says. I'm trying to see if like Wikipedia says when it's going to start. Oh, March 2nd at 8 Eastern, it looks like.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't have to do it live. We can just like watch it after. Maybe we just watch it after your movie preview, and then we can like.
Yeah, we'll probably just do that.
And then we can just. Should we just like talk about the first episode, or should we do like the first week?
I think we're gonna just do the first like 2 episodes like we did last time.
Okay.
Because that's what we did last time. In terms of guests, we don't know what we're doing. It's like whoever wants to show up can show up.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
I hope this season's good. We're coming off a really strong. We're coming off a really strong season for BB Can 9. So I just hope that this season is just as, if not stronger.
Yes.
But we'll see.
There's also like meet the new 16 house guests on here.
We can watch that later.
My name is Betty Yersa. I'm 31 years old.
No, we're not going to show that.
Oh, okay. I turned it off.
I don't want to get copyrighted.
Should we watch it though?
Yeah, we can watch it after this.
Okay. Yeah, we can just watch it later.
Yeah. All right. I think we're gonna end this now because we're just dragging it out at this point. Anything you want to say before we wrap this up?
I'm just so excited for the season. I hope it's good. Well, Big Brother Canada usually is good. There's only
we need Big Brother Canada after what we just had.
Literally, there's only a couple seasons that are kind of meh. But like honestly, like every cast has like someone amazing on it, and I'm just so excited, and they just know how to put casts together.
Oh yeah, especially this season, they really did an amazing job. Aside from a couple duds, I'm very excited for this cast all around. But that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We're very excited to be covering the season and start our next year full of podcasting because that's going to be exciting. We'll see. And hey, who knows? Maybe some of these will be in person for. I don't know why, but it's just a possibility. You know, something could potentially happen. Who knows? But no, in all seriousness, that's it for this first podcast for BB Can 10. Excited for the rest of the season. We will see you guys in our next video, and we will see you guys for that. Okay, bye.
Bye.